January 21st, 2002, a day when a horrible streak of deaths to origami masters came to an end, leaving Ormil Ekman as the last living person with the full gold ankle bracelet status in origami making. Since that time, Ekman has vanished from the public eye until tonight, when we are pleased to have an exclusive interview with the last living origami master. Mr. Ekman, it's an honor to have you here tonight.
Thank you.
What myself and everyone else is wondering is, where have you been? What have you been up to?
Well, there's a saying that I like, and it's, a man who has time for origami must also have time for more origami.
So mostly origami the last 18 years.
Pretty much, except in 2005 when the iPod Nano came out. I didn't do very much origami then.
Right, of course. Now tell me, the 1992, the first migration of the cranes, tell me about that. Where were you?
Yes, I was younger then. About 28 years or so younger than I am now.
And the migration of the cranes?
Yeah, I remember the first time I watched a crane fly out the window. I couldn't believe my eyes. I watched it fly across the street, up into the blue sky, and up until I lost it in a white cloud. Then I pulled a piece of tape off my wrist that had been stuck there. It really got me thinking. It's kind of funny. I'm stuck here with my work, and while these cranes are meant to fly away.
And what was your reaction to the attacks?
Oh, it was terrible. It was just terrible. The cranes migrated, as you know, made their way across oceans, leading by a sharp nose. They found the other crane makers, made their way into their homes. They became menaces, those birds. Ugly birds they had become. Not my birds. My birds were beautiful. These had become menaces. For 10 years I was reading in the paper about one origami master after another being taken away from us. I feel very deeply for their losses.
What do you think made those cranes seek out the origami masters? For one thing, what gave them that instinct?
Well, they were cut wrong. That's all that can be said.
Just bad luck, eh?
Oh, luck had nothing to do with it. This was calculated. Whoever made these birds cut their wings and taped their lower folds. That's not how you make a beautiful creature. That's how you make a creature. Whoever made these was a hack, and if a hack creates a bird, there's no chance of it being a beautiful creature.
How come this information was never documented? As far as we know, these birds, they flew over the Atlantic Ocean, that's where they were seen, and some had grown in size. It doesn't make any sense to me that you would have known such details about their wings.
Well, how do you know that they never attacked me too? Maybe I just outsmarted the birds.
Is that what happened? It seems to me as odd that in a series of murders of origami makers that only one survived. Is what you're telling me a fact, or are you just hypothesizing?
I just made paper cranes. Beautiful paper cranes following the lessons passed down to me.
Why are there no more paper crane makers anymore? What is it about you?
Have you ever folded a paper crane?
I tried earlier today, couldn't find a good tutorial online, gave up.
You know, I've received a lot of letters from people asking me to teach them how to fold origami paper cranes. But you can see even just the way that they crease the letters that they've sent to me, that they're sloppy and really have no potential. This is why I will be the last of the origami masters.
Uh-huh. And you said earlier that you had tape stuck to your wrist?
I'm sorry, I don't recall.
You've indicated that the cranes were made wrong by the use of tape and scissors in their construction. And earlier, you said that you had tape stuck to your wrist as you're watching the cranes fly out your window. It seems to me that that would...
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Hey.